Hello guys, welcome to Random here at youtube.com. If you like my channel, like, subscribe, press that bell button. You guys know what to do. So I thought I'd just bring this little fun video. I have an app on here that's called, on my other phone here, it's called Picture This. So what it does, identifies plants, insects, bugs, weeds, and all that stuff. I'm not paying for anything, but I think let's take up to like 20 different pictures, kind of like a Star Trek thing. So I thought I'd just go around and show you different things and see what it says. For example, we'll start off with this right here. Alright, so as you can see, I'm going to take a picture of this. I'm going to say identify this and see what it identifies as. There's like a little Star Trek scan, as you can see. So it says panic veiled grass. Also known as panic veiled grass, erect veiled grass. So yesterday it said, so yeah, Augustine, it says this plant needs attention. This is just, but anyways, you can save it to your garden if you want to or whatever. Or you can delete the picture. Like I said, I think it lets you do up to 20 pictures. Let's go do another one here. Alright, let's try this one here. So we're going to do this, go to new. And then we're going to see what I'm doing. We're going to hit identify. Common mallow. So obviously this is right. This is a common mallow. So common mallow, as you guys can see here. Also known as a high mallow, marshmallow, marshmallow, cheese flower, cheeses, tall mallow, cheesecakes, hawk herb, malls, moths, round dog, blue mallow, cheese flower, or more. And it tells you how you take care of it. And this says it looks healthy. And it will tell if it's toxic to dogs and cats. It says right here, toxic to dogs and cats, mildly toxic in leaves if eaten. So generally not considered weeds, it says. All right, let's go on to another one. Alright, on to another one. Let's see what this says. Click on new, take a picture of it, see if it scans it. Okay, so this is a Rose of Sharon, which is right. There's one of them, so this is correct. So I know a little bit about some plants and stuff by just learning from this, and so that's pretty good. It's Hibiscus syriacus, also known as Syrian Ketimia shrub, Althea rose mallow, Korean rose, Rose of Sharon, Lil Kim, and more. I said this plant needs attention, which obviously it does because it's been wilted and stuff. So, all right, I'm gonna go show some more just for fun. All right, we'll see what type of pine tree this identifies this as. So, you guys know you actually can use, if you guys are in a dire hurt and need some hydrogen, you can suck on pine needles, believe it or not. Alright, so click on identify this. Sorry if you can't see it very well. It does like little trucks. So this is called an eastern white pine, as it says. Alright, I'll back out so you can see. There you go. Alright, the eastern white pine, also known as white pine, soft pine, weymouth pine, tree of peace, strobus pine, more. So it says the plant looks healthy. It is non-toxic to humans, not considered weeds, native to the United States. It's a perennial. So, ultimate height is 98 feet to 220 feet. Ultimate spread, 20 to 90, 39 feet. So actually you can see it spreads pretty far. And it actually goes up there pretty high, so that's probably close to maybe, it's not 90, but that's probably maybe 60 feet, if that. Alright, I'm just having fun showing you guys different types of things. Alright, we'll come down here. I think these are almost dead. And then we're going to identify these and see what these are. Alright, we'll just click on our little camera here. And that is considered an ox-eye daisy. So these are considered ox-eye daisy. Also known as ox-eye daisy, dog daisy, moon daisy, white daisy, or marguerite. And non-toxic to humans, but it's toxic to dogs and cats. So don't let your dogs or cats eat those if you see them out there, alright? So this is considered an herb, actually, surprisingly. And it's a perennial. And the flowering areas top flowering areas from May to June. It starts descending down through July. Ultimate height, 6 inches to 2.5 feet. Ultimate spread, 1 to 2 feet. Which is right, so this ain't quite 1 feet yet, but These are deciduous. Planting time is spring. So, like I said, this is called, identified this. I forget what I said it was called. So it says your fire identification is expiring, tap to keep. So you can identify up to 20 plants or whatever. Like I said, this identifies weeds, birds, insects, and so forth. But you can just delete them and stuff, and in case you don't want to pay for anything, you can do it that way also. So as it says right here. So we delineate the oxeye daisy, the eastern white pine so far, the rose of Sharon. All right, let me scroll up here. A common mallow identified. Then the panic velvet grass is what it's called. So let's go try some other ones here. All right, let's try to see what this identifies it as and see what kind of plant this is or tree it is. So if you guys are bored and want something to do, this is pretty fun to do. All right, so we got that. Identify. All right, American groundnut. So this is called American groundnut. It has a funny name, also known as potato bean, groundnut, cinnamon vine, American Hodomo Indian potato, hopness, and there's more stuff to it. Excuse me, a bug in my ear. And then it also tells you the family, the order, the class, the phylum. All right. So let me find some more. There's one more I want to show you actually. You probably think it's pretty interesting. So actually that's the picture I took, and then they show examples look just like it. So all right, let's see what this one is. I already know what it is, but just for you guys out there so we can see what it is. This is a silver maple right here. So the reason I call it silver maple, when the light hits it and stuff, the tree just looks like a little bit of silver lining to it on the back sides. Can't tell right now because the sun's not out. But there's the tree way up there. So of course this is check for the solution, but that's because it shows, see how it says this plant looks sick? Well yeah, it looks sick because it's been dry. Stuff at the bottom of the leaves. And also there's been bugs that got into it too, as you can see right here. Through there, I see that. Not bug, it's just wilted from the sun. Alright, here's another pine tree, type pine tree, but you can see it looks like some what do you call it, vines have gone around it and stuff. And I'll show you why, and I'll tell you why. So let me take a picture of it. Give me a second here so I can get it up and identify it. There we go. Okay, this is a white spruce. I think I just told you that. Well, this says it's healthy, but I think I already told you that one. But anyway, let's go to another one. I don't know if this is a white spruce or not. This might be an evergreen of a type. Let's see. Okay, this one here is called an eastern white pine, also known as white pine, saw pine, Weymouth pine, tree of peace, and strobus pine. So a little bit different there. Like I said, you can delete these pictures off there. It gives you lets you identify up to 20 different things. I'm going to go back here. I'm going to show you another one. If I can get to it. I think this is it right here, actually. Let me see. Yes. All right. So you see that right there? See that little ball looking thing? Well, let's identify that. Oops. Not that. Oh, this is a black walnut. So actually, yeah, this is a black walnut tree. As you can see, they're not ripe yet. And yes, and this tree was planted here a long time ago, a while back. But yeah, so there are black walnuts, yes, and also known as American black walnut, Eastern black walnut, American walnut, Eastern American black walnut, and more. Now, it's mildly toxic in leaves and roots if eaten accidentally. It's toxic to dogs and cats. It's not considered weeds. All right, so that is what. So if you're wondering, I know it's not black, but that's what they call this tree, is the black walnut. And here it is right there. Right back there straight ahead, you see. And then here it is. Here's the very top of it, way up there. You'll see actually squirrels and stuff come eat this stuff. So not this, but well, I'll take these once they ripen. You can see there's still like a little velvety thing on there, and I'm not sure if you can eat them or not. I'm not sure exactly. All right, and here's one more thing. These aren't that great, but I believe these are blackberries. So let's take a look and see. Allegheny blackberry. All right, so these are blackberries. Yes, these you can eat. I know that because I've come out here and picked them before. So I almost picked up. You can pick up to 2 pounds or so. So darn mosquitoes are non-toxic to humans, non-toxic to pets, not considered weeds. Native to the United States. It's perennial. Ultimate height is 5 to 8 feet, 6 to 12 feet spread, which is about right. So let's see if we can find some other stuff real quick. All right. Well, I already know what this is. Most of you guys know this is an apple tree. So let's see if it identifies it as an apple. A little Star Trek scan there. It's probably gonna say it's not healthy. See, so it's an apple. It's not, well, it says it looks healthy. So this is apple tree. This is also known as paradise apple, apple tree, domesticated orchard apple, eating apple, and culinary apple. Non-toxic to humans, but toxic to dogs and cats. All right, so just so you know that. All right, let's go over here. Let's check out these little flowers here. Let's see what these are right here. And we'll take a look. And we'll see what it identifies this as. Yarrow. So this identifies as yarrow. It's also known as common yarrow, milfoil, nosebleed plant, bloodwort, devil's needle, old man's pepper, cordato, soldier's woundwort, sanguinary, western yarrow, thousand leaf, thousand seal. There's more to it, but I'm not gonna. Non-toxic to humans, all right, so it's non-toxic, so technically you could eat it. Toxic to dogs and cats, not considered weeds. It's perennial and annual, and the seasonal spotlight is June when it comes around. All right, let's take a look at this. I already know what this is. So, let's see what it identifies it as. So black-eyed Susan, I'm sure some of you people have seen black-eyed Susans and stuff like that. So also known as yellow oxeye daisy, English bullseye, brown Betty, golden Jerusalem, or gloriosa daisy. All right, so as you can see, I've gotten quite a few pictures in there so far. Well, let's check out this little shrub type thing here and see what it is, just for fun. Find out. I'll give you guys a education on plants, I guess, and myself too. All right, let's see. What's it going to identify it as? Canada goldenrod. So this is Canada goldenrod, also known as Canadian goldenrod, tall goldenrod, creek goldenrod, middle goldenrod. So obviously they're gonna get flowers on here, I believe, and they're like a golden color yellow flower, I believe is what grows on them. So I think that's pretty cool. Let's go around here. Now let's see if we can identify this. Usually you can identify things just by the leaves itself. All right, let's see what this says. So this is an elm tree, American elm, which is right here in front of me. So this is an elm tree. Does this plant need attention? Because non-toxic to humans, non-toxic to pets, not considered weeds. All right, so this is not considered weeds or not. So hope you guys are having fun enjoying this little video I'm doing here. I thought it'd be kind of interesting just to show you some different type of plants and stuff. I'm gonna show you a couple more things, and then that's probably it. It's getting ready to storm here. You guys are supposed to get some flooding rains in certain areas and stuff in Michigan, but right now it looks okay at the moment, but later on we'll see what it looks like. We'll see what it looks like eventually. Oh yeah, so let's see what this identifies. Let's see what this identifies it as. I think this is just a thistle bush or some type, I don't know. Let's see what it says. Could be wrong. Bull thistle, yep, just regular bull thistle. So also known as common thistle, spear thistle, bank thistle, bird thistle, black thistle, blue thistle, boar thistle, button thistle, common bull thistle, green thistle, plume thistle, roadside thistle, Scotch thistle, fuller's thistle, burr thistle, swamp thistle. So Non-toxic to humans. Doesn't say anything about dogs. They're commonly considered weeds, which is true. It is just weeds. All right, let's see what this is. You'd be surprised what you can find in your own yard and stuff. Just go out, look around, and use this app. And I don't know if it's focused enough to identify it or not. Yep. So that's considered red clover, also known as broadleaf clover, purple clover, cultivated clover. That needs attention, yes, of course. Non-toxic to humans, but it's toxic to dogs and cats. Skill. Damn, it skills around here everywhere. And it's cultivated in the United States. Perennial and biennial. So biennial meaning every 2 years. So its highlighting day is spotlight is May. I'll walk down here some more and I'll show you some weeds in the covert down here, I guess, and see what they identify it as. Yeah, you can hear the thunder. There you go, you heard that. It's coming in. Be rolling in here pretty soon. Alright, we'll go down one more thing and then we'll stop the video, and hope you guys like the video. This is circumrandomyoutube.com. If you like my video, like, subscribe, press the bell channel. The bell channel, yeah, press the bell for notifications when I post a video. Alright, let's identify this, see what this is. Which I already know what it is, but I'm just letting you guys know. So there we go, press that, do the little Star Trek scan, and it comes as reed canary grass, which is basically a weed, I think, personally, but it's also known as ribbon grass, canary reed, bride's lace, canary grass, French grass, lady grass, ladies garters, ladies laces, ladies ribbons, painted grass, silver grass, sword grass, reed grass, and more to it. Non-toxic to pets, generally not considered weeds, invasive in parts of the United States. So yes, I believe these actually came over from China, possibly, and the seeds somehow just got over here. Not sure how, but they did. Alright, one more I want to show you. I know I said one more, but we're going to take a look at this. Let's see what that is. So I'll get my phone up here to... This is a nanny berry. And yes, you can eat these berries. They call them nanny berries. I forget why, but they do turn into a blue color. Blue, and they look like blueberries, but they're really not. They're called nanny berries. So yes, you can eat them. A lot of birds will eat them and stuff. So, also known as sheepberry, sweet viburnum, sweetberry wild raisin, nannyberry viburnum, black haw, cowberry, nanny plum, and tea plant, and more. Non-toxic to humans, non-toxic to pets, it says. Not considered weeds. It's a shrub. Lifespan is perennial. So the highlight for it when it grows is in May. So, ultimate height to 30 feet. Ultimate spread 6 to 12 feet. Leaf color green. Deciduous. Planting time spring and autumn. Also, after I tell you, it does tell you what it needs in the hardiness zone of where it needs to be at. So there it is. Height to about 30 feet. This is probably only about 25. If that. Maybe 15 feet. Now, as you can see, it's starting to get darker and darker over here. I hear that thunder. It's coming. Not sure when. Alright, one more plant, and that's it. Alright, this thing's a big plant. Goes all the way from here, all the way to over here. This actually helps keep bugs away, believe it or not. I already know what it is, but I'm going to let you guys look. So we're going to hit the identifier, see what it comes up as. And there it is, lemon balm. So there's a picture on the left I took of it, and then to the right is the similar pictures that it will come up with. So also known as balm mint, common balm, balm, sweet balm, bee balm, balm leaf, balm oil plant, honey plant, tea balm, and dropsy wort. Now this says this plant needs attention, which I can see why, because if you see, I'm not sure what these are, but I don't know. I guess it doesn't keep these bugs away, whatever they are. There is quite a few of them on there. There, it gives you a close-up of a bug there so you can see what. Yeah, so they're probably eating there's a whole bunch of them actually. Wow. I think they're eating the leaves off of here. Alright, this, I know what this is. It looks like it's shriveled. This is a hollyhock, but I'll take a picture of it anyways. Yeah, and obviously it's going to say it needs to check for solutions. Yeah, it's too, because it's dried out and stuff with water and stuff like that. So now you see these leaves like this, it's supposed to do that actually. You know. And yeah. Alright. And down here, I think this is a rose. We'll take a look and see. And you and I will take a look at it together and take a picture of it. Chinese rose. Yeah, this is a Chinese rose. So it's supposed to be part of a rose bush, which it does spread out, and you can see there's a new bloom getting ready to come on there. But anyway, guys, I thought you guys would get a kick out of this and see all this, what it was like, and what kind of plant it is. I think there's one more I forgot to take. There's a lot more plants I could take pictures of and stuff like that. Let's see what this is. Ditch lily. Okay, it's a ditch lily, basically. There's also things called tiger lilies, which they just grow wild everywhere. So, mildly toxic in flowers are eaten without processing. So, toxic to dogs and cats, not considered weeds. Herb and perennial. Ultimate height 1.3 to 5 feet. Ultimate spread 2 to 3 feet. Deciduous. So, full sun. Needs full sun. It even tells you how to take care of stuff. Well, anyway, guys, thank you for watching. HercomRandomYouTube.com. Like and subscribe. If you like my channel, like I said, I just do this for fun, not for profit or anything like that. So I hope you got something out of this to see some different type of identification of plants. I think this app, I think it's called Identify This is what it's named, but I'll put it in the description in case you guys are into this. But also be aware, there are other plant identifiers out there too. And I think the subscription for this yearly is $40. Now, it also lets you know, if you don't think it's the right name of the plant, it'll let you rename the plant if you think of what the true name is for those who are part in the south there, which I'm not. So, but as you can see, we got the storm clouds coming along here and over there. It's moving slowly from west to east, southeast. You guys can hear that. Alright guys, thanks for watching. This is HercomRandomYouTube.com. Like, subscribe, press that bell button for notifications. Make sure that bell's highlighted, that way you know I'll post a video each and every time.